Up next, I'm sorry, everyone, that I have to keep going to my phone. We have
It's okay.
Angelica Coglin. I can't even read my own handwriting. This was Angelica Coglin from Inspirity.
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 Okay.
My handwriting is atrocious on there. You know it's bad when you can't even read your own.
So we're gonna
Hello,
speak-
Hi, how are you?
Angelica.
Hi, how are you?
Great.
Yes.
How are you?
Great. Thanks for having me. Appreciate
Yes,
it.
absolutely. We're going to be nice and close to the microphone.
What is Inspirity? Is that the one that I hear on the radio all the time?
Yes, you do, and I'm glad you're hearing about it on the radio because I know that our corporate marketing, was actually putting out a bunch of ads on the radio and billboards. I think you should be seeing billboards on the highway as well. But I mean, at the very simplest, Insperity is outsourced HR. But it's much, much more than that. I mean, we believe that in order to support, your people strategy, you need people. So not only are we there with a really robust technology infrastructure, but we understand that you need people, right? So we have a service team dedicated to every one of our customers, and we can provide a business owner with that administrative support and also risk mitigation. And we can also help by providing the kinds of benefits that a large corporation has. So the same kind of benefits that I have at Insperity, that's what a business owner can offer to their employees as well.
Wow, that's powerful for the small business owner. That is so important. That's a great thing that you do.
Yeah, I mean, there are so many small business owners that just struggle and really, 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 where do I get the benefits from? What do I do with this? How do I do with that? So Inspirity's there to do it.
Well, the thing is that I was a business owner for over 25 years, and when I started my business, I had 40 employees, and I got to tell you, the amount of time I spent developing relationships, for the benefits and for 401k, and just answering all the questions for my employees, it took me away from actually building my business. So, a business owner that's really understands that the important place for them to be is to build their business, let Insperity help you by taking on all those, things that we can do with your employees.
Absolutely. There's a quote, I think, work in your business, not on your business, or it's vice versa. I don't know.
Yep.
Right.
Why did you choose this field?
Why did I choose
Yeah.
Insperity? It's interesting because, like I said, I was a business owner for over 20 years. And one of the things about Insperity that attracted me is that Insperity's mission statement is helping businesses succeed so that communities prosper. They truly want me to be a resource, whether or not it's with our solutions. And that's really important to me. That's something that I've mentored a lot of businesses in the past. I've worked with a lot of women business owners. And for me, it really made me feel like I could be supported by a company like this and continue to help businesses. So really helping them understand, being that trusted consultant, right? That trusted advisor to help them make the kinds of decisions that they need for their business to grow the way they want it to grow. That was critical. So anyway, that's why I'm there. They're also very philanthropic. They basically support non-for-profits and everything. So it's important for me that I'm supported by a company like that.
Mm-hmm. So, you handle HR, which is, a lot of work that maybe a lot of business owners like myself don't like to do. What's something that we can do? I know hiring Insperity would be the one thing that we could do, but what else could we do to help our HR process go better?
Well, I guess I would have to understand what it is about your HR that's broken first, right? I can tell you that with the pandemic, business owners have been in a situation that they've never encountered before. I mean, the kinds of things that were happening during the pandemic, I don't think anybody's dealt with. So, one of the things that we're finding is that I've talked to a lot of business owners that thought their employees were local. And now all of a sudden, because we're working in this, remote work environment, I've had business owners tell me, oh my God, now I have people in Tennessee. I've got people in Nevada. Well, what does that mean from an HR perspective, right? What do you have to do to be compliant in different states? What do you have to do to be correct in the taxing, right? Mm-hmm. So, there's all kinds of things that a lot of business owners don't know how to handle because we've got new complexities now in the workplace. Yeah.
So just in general, what would be a tip that you could either give to an employee or a potential employer just about, this is what we want to do. We're going to start you off with Insperity. Here's my first tip that I want to give you.
Well, one of the things that the big problem that I'm hearing from everybody is trying to recruit and retain employees. That seems to be the number one thing that I'm hearing from everybody. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that was really interesting is when I started with Insperity, I actually talked to our recruiting department. And the first thing they asked me was, well, Angelica, what's the strategy what is the hiring strategy of a, I'm like, what do you mean? I want some people in these positions. What do you mean strategy? And they're like, well, think about it. How do you represent who you are? How do you decide who will fit into your culture? You know, our CEO actually says, what do you want? Do you want a culture by design or do you want one by accident, right?
Yeah.
So it's really important to understand who you are as a business. How do you want that articulated to your team? Right? How do you get everybody aligned to understand, you know, who are you, what do you do, and what's your value system for your business? And I know I as a business owner didn't understand that. And I mean, I basically thought, okay, I'm telling you what I'm doing. This is my industry. These are the services we provide. I never thought about who are the right people and how would they fit, right? It's like and I think a lot of business owners, they don't think about that. So.
Gentle reminder.
Yeah.
Yes. So what booth are you in again?
I'm at, you know, I don't know the number. We're at the Insperity booth. We're
Okay.
like two rows down.
All right, so
would love-
we're going to say about the 200 row.
We're in front, like the truck I see the back of the truck. So
Oh,
there's
okay,
a van
so
over there.
You're by the red van.
Yes,
Okay,
right.
that's fantastic. And the show's winding down. What's it going to look like to find you online? What's the website?
www.insperity.com is our website. And we do have an office. We have 80 offices across the country. We do have an office in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin, and we actually have a service center right here in Madison, in the Madison area.
Beautiful.
Convenient,
Right.
and a great way to outsource that HR and focus more on what you do best and spend less time doing that HR stuff.
Right, and
Yeah.
then benefits, right? It's like
Yeah.
if you want to manage those cost of benefits, we can help with that as well.
You're not a professional at it, so let's hire the professional to do it rather
Yeah,
than.
absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Good call.
Thank you so much
Thank you so
for joining
much.
us, Angelica.
Thank
it was
you.
wonderful.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.